off. You know, I got a bit sad because I'm like, oh god, they're gonna play a Razor, Matumberman. It's gonna be really boring in their first four.
It looked bland, but it's very similar to what TNC did yesterday, also against OG, where you pick these first four heroes. As second pick, you need to ensure that your last pick can be your win condition, and you want to set the stage for it to be anything. Like, I called this Meepo because it's the dream Meepo game. Yep. You're a hard counter to Morph, you're a hard counter to AM, and none of the other OG heroes deal any sort of real AoE damage. And if Miracle really just plays this here, I see this as like a 95-5 outdraft. It's really just does Miracle like play Meepo? And
yeah,
based on his history as a Dota player, I'm gonna go with yes.
Yeah, I was like we had Kuro's interview beforehand, so it's like, yeah, you know what, we're just gonna like we'll eyeball it. Like this feels right, so we just go for it. Sep's now in trouble. The cold feet's able to hit, and all the body blocking mind control will get the last hit in.
Yep.
And that's Team Liquid having the start, exactly the start they wanted.
Yeah, and just to go back through this drafting phase, like OG last ban of Brood, because that's also a threat, and that's the beauty of how Liquid drafted this, where you're in a position where you can take all of these crazy last pick heroes are scary. I think behind Meepo would have been an Alchemist. It could have been a Brood, but you don't know what to expect as OG, and definitely caught off guard here. They're going to have a tough ask, just because, once again, no real natural rotator, very low damage output. They have a Morphling and an Animage. Who's going to actually be the one to press this Miracle Meepo?
I'm uncertain. Like, even at the very beginning, so the kill does happen over on Matumberman. Anna's quite low. GH has moved up to this top lane trying to beat him down. But they were a little uncertain if they wanted to then go help out Topson. There was a TP that came in from Notail. He ended up cancelling it to not try and defend Topson, and instead they focused on diving that top tier 1 tower. And Anna's shown he also wants to be aggressive in this lane.
But keep in mind, like because of that pressure, Matumberman blew his TP. So he'll have to do that long walk of shame all the way back into the lane. And that kill happens because Ana actually started with Orb of Venom. And this is something more teams have been looking to do, recognizing the value of the item, because everyone's buying regen. It's very difficult to like harass people out of a lane anymore and like dominate it that way. But you can find kills so much easier with this item picked up early.
Ana, because he went for the early mana break, he can't just blink away and break that static link. But as you said, like it was great lane presence as long as he had the supports with him. But Notal was in his denying stage.
Yeah, this game is going to be a bit slow outside of this top lane, I would imagine. Bottom, it's a Nyx versus Sanking. Oh, nice stun by Mind Control to get Seb with a couple tower hits. But, I mean, you can look at Seb with a Tango. Without a Tango, he's got like 5 HP regen. It's just, it's a weird lane for Sanking because you can't actually beat the Nyx.
It's a Nyx assassin with just this insane regeneration. Like, that's the beauty of him. Yeah. This defensive tri-lane that's now begun from Liquid, GH and Kuro together, they're actually going to find Ana in the trees, but he's got Blink available now.
And it's funny because the AM pick is great, and I can understand why even when they already have a Morph, they would pick it up, because none of the first 4 Liquid heroes do really anything to OG Ana, but it's that Meepo pick. Like, this hero is the counter to the Animage, and if you're going to win this game as OG, you need to win this top lane, let Ana play by himself, as your support duo then looks to not just help Topson, but also chase this Meepo around the map. And checking out Miracle's previous Meepos, not something he plays very often, but when he does, it's the dream game for it, and what do you know, they win.
Yeah. Well, as long as he can keep it up this game. He's already just farming jungle, leave Topson alone. Everyone's just gone a little bit more passive. But so, what do we actually look at before we start to see the rotations? We were talking about this during the drafting phase. ES is so great moving around. When does Liquid start to actually step up the pressure? When can they, considering this laning phase?
Usually it's on the blink timing on the Meepo. What I've seen very often, and it's in fact what you've got queued up on Miracle right now, is 3 or 4 Wraith Bands into sometimes Rush E-Blade, Blink. And in some order, it's Blink E-Blade. And at that point, the Meepo is both a crazy high threat all around the map, and you're obviously still out farming everyone on the enemy team.
Oh god, they're going again up on top lane. Ana focusing onto GH. He's still got 10 stick charges, that's why GH felt pretty good. Gonna miss the rolling bolt, however, caught in very deep. Goes in for the follow-up kick into GRX. GRX turns around for one more stroke of fate, slowing down Matumberman and buying time for Ana to move forward. Liquid, they're pretty low. In fact, they're basically out of mana. Matumberman underneath the tower. Yep. Ana is shielded up. There should be enough pop damage once the tower attacks him to get the kill onto Matumberman. Rolling boulder in. GH creates a space. Ana's being forced back again. while Abaddon will die over in the tree lines. No Tail goes down to Kuro. Ana, this cold feet, the tick is there, but it's not enough. 66 HP gets back behind the tier 1 tower. Kuro will get one more attack in. Their range was so long, but he connects onto Ana.
That is huge for Liquid. This is the lane that they're going to have the hardest time trading effectively in. And a big miscue from Ana that he held his blink for a while, took a ton of drain, and then actually just kind of blinked away to end up getting clicked down. Anyway, he didn't blink max range. It was a very strange decision-making, uncharacteristic mistake, I would say. Bounty runes in 10 seconds, though, so this will benefit OG since they just respawned. They'll be able to control both top bounties. Most likely, bottom mind control already set up.
Yeah, Seb's got his spike carapace, so he's going to early burrow strike, and that will allow mind control to get both of the bounty runes on bottom. And Kuro got the one up on top, so it actually will be a 3-1.
Yep. And I wanted to bring up as well, I liked what Liquid did, and it's partly why I think you feel forced to go for a different carry in the Animage as OG, where we have an AA, and we saw first 2 Morphling all the time, and it always boggled my mind that nobody just takes this like one-to-one counter, right? Morph is always going to do Morph things, but AA is the hero in all of Dota that can actually deny tops in this game, where if you get your Ice Blast off, it doesn't matter what Morph is itemized for, like you can't shift. This is, previously people were rushing Spirit Vessel, but, this guy's got it built in. Only downside, of course, is that now that they've changed Chilling Touch, so it's not applicable on your own heroes, you'd think you're weak in tri-lanes, but so far Liquid proving that it's just fine.
Yeah. It's all working pretty damn fine for Liquid.
Yeah.
Like they're watching Miracle with a fresh observer board. Rolling Bolt is going to connect onto Ana, and he's in trouble. Blink was on cooldown. He already used it before to escape the static link.
Oh my god, bottom.
And
just a stun burrow from the trees, and mind control gets the kill.
All the damage they needed.
Yeah, I mean, I said it was 95-5. Nothing's changed. It's now 98-2. I'm still going to have to favor Liquid. Obviously, OG's not out of it, but the way the strategy of Liquid in this game is near impossible for OG to deal with. They're going to have to outplay, outfarm, and in general just play flawlessly from here on out, because otherwise it's just going to be the 4 Liquid heroes running around the map. Eventually, Miracle shows up to collect a triple kill, and base is going to start dying.
Yeah. They need to hit something before that point.
Look at the wards from OG. Like, they recognize it. There's a triad all centered around the mid lane, just trying to ensure that they know exactly where Miracle is, because they recognize we cannot just let him free farm the jungle. This is like old Drow on steroids. You can't let this happen, especially when he's got such great matchups. And this heat map is not going to change. He will not be leaving his own side of the map until the items he's got in his quick buy are complete.
But they don't even look like a team that can actually go and contest this. Like, like Abaddon's going to run at you, group stroke.
Who's gonna? Nyx is going to invis, right? Go through the map. Who's actually slaying with him?
Yeah. Yeah, they just don't have that follow-up, and this is the way that OG drafts have always worked, right? Like, you've got this, like, it'll be either Thompson or it'll be Ana who will sacrifice himself. He'll move with the other 3, he'll move with Seb and the 2 supports, and they just try and attack and create space for the other core to then get on board and be able to kill off whoever the hell they can find. And you're already seeing the movement now. So Seb goes into Vendetta, or actually he goes in Invis and Vendetta, so double the layering.
This is exactly the problem, right? Like, Seb's here. Seb's using these wards.
Up on top, Matamman's in a lot more trouble. GH going to rolling ball her in, but now he's in the middle of 3 with no escapability. So they may just dive underneath the tower. Abaddon enables this so easily because they've got the slows, but it's also the shields. They can tank through all of this damage. And Seb's going to find an easier target, which is Kuro.
All about the Orb of Venom, boys and girls. Make sure this is something you look to pick up on your carry heroes, because everybody in Pro Dota is going to be doing it real soon.
So Kuro's going to die. He didn't realize he was being stalked. Ana going to blink aggressively. Matamman's TP'd over towards the shrine, so he's back in this fight. Jirax already gets himself a double kill out of this. As Miracle being involved, OG thought for a moment they were going to get what they were looking for. A turn to a 3-man stun. That's why Miracle's getting in front and behind Seb. You get a double stun up, but Miracle will stay with him. One more attack from the Meepo will do it. No matter how much mana Ana tried to take off him.
Oh, that's dangerous. Just more gold for Miracle. He doesn't even have to leave his side of the map. Mid lane, you got Thompson looking to make plays. He's taking over the Earth Spirit, chasing GH.
Yeah, he missed the rolling boulder at the very start, however, so GH was able to dodge it. He's still again with 10 stick charges.
Ooh, if that silence had come out a bit earlier, might have been able to take out Thompson, because the morph still does dispel the cold feet. bottom lane, yeah, my concern really, again, for OG is, like, if you look at the net worths right now, the key heroes for Liquid are ahead, and that's the Mind Control Sand King.
Seb.
The Miracle
Oh,
no.
Mind Control actually stuns and dodges the Impale.
It's well played.
Yeah. They didn't even see him coming, but they're moving over for just to, as you said, like, secure around the 10-minute rune mark.
Oh, nice.
They get
Another
rid of the
E-ward.
fresh Observer Ward as well.
Yeah, and ugh, I'm trying to find ways for OG to get here, but I just don't see the power spike, Toby. I don't see at what point they're powerful enough to really beat Liquid around the map. Mid, Thompson's doing a great job continuously pressuring mid, punishing Miracle for those jungle rotations. But
Yeah.
Great sentries from Kuro. He's got them all in this mid lane to ensure that the Seb rotation will not be effective.
I'm with you where, like, Liquid are looking very, very strong. But this is still one OG. But it's a hero that Thompson's able to outplay somebody on. The power of the Morphling can really come to fruition. And if that creates space for Ana, who hasn't had a terrible laning phase, he's sitting at 3.7k in the net worth. Yeah, he's behind Mind Control, but he's ahead of the Razor by almost 1,000 net worth. It's the Meepo who's the one who's going to blow out of control. But if the Nyx Assassin, who has really been, like, never really as a 3, however, but has always been that counter to any kind of initiation, could really mess with Team Liquid.
It's true. And I like this move from OG. It's a good start. They rotate completely out of bottom and look to push 2 lanes with Catapult Wave active. They're most likely going to get mid, but look.
There's the Ice
Blast.
Blast.
Not the Ice Blast.
Oh, Morphling rooted up. He needs to wave himself away. Doesn't get up the hill, however. Is there another control? It's a static link, but Thompson shielded up and just walks it off. Both heroes in mid, N0tail able to keep him alive. And it's the OG staple of N0tail as well.
Yeah.
Shield always be there. I don't care if I die as long as my core lives.
Yep. And they will get top tower, though, so Ana's still getting a lot of space. Bottom, however, Seb's getting dove.
He needs to actually go invis. Yep, he'll do it. Vendetta.
Yep. This is Liquid. You know, they recognize, hey, we're going to keep pressure down here, try and kill ourselves a tier 1 with a catapult. Seb looking to get the last hit tonight. Does not.
This actually feels kind of like good for OG now that top tier 1 tower's gone down. Ana can just camp himself up inside the dire jungle. And their wards are timing out. They had an observer ward between the tier 1 and tier 2 in mid. And they have another one which is timing out inside the jungle. So they'll need to redo that vision if that's going to happen.
My concern is just that you look at the mind controller. He's 400, 500 away from Blink. And once he grabs that, we saw what happened middle with
He burst striked him. He's got no escape out of this one. Did anyone bring detection?
Yep,
Courier
just
arrived on the Courier. That's a DHL delivery right there. The Ice Blast looking for some kind of counter. But Mind Control, Burrow strikes once again. The Dust will wear off in a second. Soulbind, GH, they all just come in on this one, but they're trapped together. Rolling Boulder forward, Seb with another double stun, but it's Thompson. He's the real ES in this game. Moves over towards Kuro, who actually claimed a triple kill out of this. Ice Blast doing most of the work. He's pushed down the hill while Ana will claim his own kill against Matumba up on top. Thompson's not done just yet. He's got another Rolling Boulder available. He's going to go for the kick to begin with. Kuro juking in the tree lines, and now Miracle's rotated over. Earthbind him up. Courier wants to deliver in. Nothing. It cannot really save the Morphling. He has 3 stick charges, not enough mana for a waveform out. He was so close to it. He was short by 4 mana.
Unfortunate.
But Miracle will claim him. But still, Ana getting solo kills up on the top lane.
I mean, that's the downside of the Razor pick, and that was the one choice from Liquid you were questioning even during the drafting phase. Like,
it was also in the first 2, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's a very tough game from a Matumba man, especially after the landing phase. Razor is not a hero that likes to be tri-laned, especially not against a hero like AM, who we can never pressure. And it's so frustrating as a Razor, because you can't do anything to Morphling either. Nyx isn't in lanes anymore, so there's nowhere you can go and shut down an enemy core, force him to the jungle. It'll be a tough game. It just comes down to, do we believe in the Meepo or not?
Yeah.
And Ana's having a great game, don't get me wrong, but there's just nothing you can really do to itemize to go toe-to-toe with the Miracle Meepo this game.
It's that power spike you were talking about with the Meepo. Like, when he gets the Blink Dagger and E-Blade, but Miracle isn't reaching it fast enough, and you're seeing OG, they're 3 men smoking up. They're looking for something while this power isn't there from the Meepo, or they get it through a split area. Once again, Ana is just alone up on the top.
This is like the hidden power of the Nyx Assassin. You don't know where Seb is. And if you look around the map on specifically Liquid side, they don't have sentries placed.
Yep.
So Miracle's playing more defensively than he would be were this any other offlaner. Even right now, if you look, he's not farming. He's just camping on towers because he has no idea where these OG heroes are. And that's the power of the Nyx. You don't necessarily need to be finding kills on the Meepo as much as controlling vision, staying off map, and slowing him down simply by being in an unknown.
They're going to try and kill Notel on bottom. This will be known. Notel triggers the borrowed time nice and early into a shield, has TP scroll available. They don't really have a stun, but now they do. The cold feet and the burrow strike is going to come back off cooldown. And with the ice blast, no way for Notel to survive. Thought he would have just TP'd out of that once the burrow strike and cold feet were both used, but yeah, doesn't. Dies.
Yeah, like a Matumba man, just desperately trying to get whatever he can. However, still out farming Seb. It's doable for OG. The later this game goes, the better. Meepo is very much a timing hero. You're looking to take total map dominance pretty soon. And again, it's not the most farmed Meepo we've seen. This is a free game for Miracle thus far. He's got 3 kills to his name, and yet he's still only outpacing Thompson by 600 gold. This is not as fast as...
Thompson, he's found Koro, able to hit the stun. Mind Control's wondering if he's going to help out. He's prepping the epicenter, coming in. So is GH with a rolling boulder forward. He's able to get a quick silence off, and Thompson's in trouble. He'll waveform back out again. Does not want to be involved in this fight once again. And Jirax, well, he can soul bind up, but there's nothing Notel or Seb can really do for this, especially when Thompson ended up shattering out. A great burrow strike from Mind Control up the hill into Seb, able to claim that stun. There's no shrine to give him that extra life to survive. So all he's got is the ability to walk it off for 2 more seconds to get that Spy Carapace up. Won't happen as Ana, he'll also join the fight into the back lines, but he gets rooted up, trapped up by Miracle, and they'll beat him down. He cannot blink away inside of that. And OG, the power spike arrived from Liquid, and man, did they make the most of it.
Man, I feel like the moment that engagement starts, Ana's got to get involved. He shows up so late that Miracle, who really didn't have any intention of coming down, is free to join as well. And the thing about it is, whenever you see, we see this all the time when both teams are running more of this 1-4 style. The problem is that in this game, Meepo has such a massive advantage on Animage that Ana has to change his playstyle. He's got to get involved and try and just extend the length of this game and prevent the Meepo. Like, you don't want to trade with Meepo. If he's farming, you go fight. If he's fighting, you're farming. Like, you don't want to get involved when this hero is in the area. And he turns out, yeah, sure, you kill Kuro, but now you've suddenly given this huge advantage to Miracle, and that was pre-blink. Now he's got one, and it's so much easier for them to start playing Dota. We'll finish it in just a second when Meepo farms fast.
Still feel like that fight would have been so much more different if the Ice Blast can connect from Kuro.
Yes, definitely.
Like this ability, if it misses, it feels like OG have a chance to fight, but when Thompson got connected on by that, very quick silence. No Spy Carapace to save, but there will be no tail to save. Allowing the Spy Carapace to kick in.
It goes back to this, like, these mechanics, right? Where, you know, it's like if you're playing against PA and you have a Viper and you have easy break, you stand another Toxin, PA can't play Dota. You have similar mechanics here where OG have answered both huge Liquid have answered both huge cores of OG. Where Morphling, nothing you can do, there's an AA in the game. We have answers for you forever, Thompson. Ana, there's a Meepo. Like, it's just so hard for either one of these superstar players to have the game impact that we're used to seeing.
That's unfortunate for Mind Control. He looked right. Matumba, look middle. He's going to go down pretty fast as the swell connects. Razor trapped up on the high ground, but he's pretty damn tanky. That's a Hood of Defiance on him, not to mention all the other stats that are with him.
And there's the Meepo.
That was his blink reveal.
Yep. You blink in, you spam root, and Anti-Mage is dead. Ana, when he gets the Manta... Yeah, it's just tough. If this was a mag game for Seb and Ana was able to go for like Vlad's Manta build and sort of match the timing of the Liquid draft, I'd feel way more confident.
And they're both building for it, like both Thompson as well as Ana. They're both building for this Manta, and Thompson's almost done it. He just needs a little bit more time to farm.
OG not out of it. This is good. They want to ensure they defend, but here comes Mind Control.
Yep,
right there it is.
Jumps in right on top of the target, and Thompson again hit by the Ice Blast. He waveforms away. He still got triggered by it. Didn't get hit hard by it, but Miracle, it doesn't matter. E-Blade popping through the back. He'll root up No Tail. He had no borrowed time to survive. A Miracle with a double kill racks up now. He's 7th for this game.
Yeah, you remember the power spike? This is it. You just go. Mind Control, you just go. If you can get that initial stun lock and have Miracle able to follow up, you're always going to win these engagements because a core is dying. The supports of OG, as we said, they don't have damage. You can't touch Miracle anymore once one of your cores goes down. And that first fight win, you get a tower, you get Roche. The next fight win, they're getting tier 3 racks.
Yep. Going towards Roshan, easy to do.
Yeah. Meanwhile, mid-tier 1 for OG is still full health, but
Yeah.
where's the team fight?
It doesn't exist right now. Like, you're right, like, until the Manta is up on the Anti-Mage, he can't get involved in this engagement. The Ice Blast continue to connect on a hero. GH trying to follow up with Mind Control to get the catch onto Seb, but he's already back well behind the towers.
Look top. You can see Miracle. He TPs his real morph in. Thompson, he can't go that one more wave.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it though, but luckily there is a sentry, a ward up, so he did see the Meepo rotate.
OG do have some good range clearance just because they have that power of the Grimstroke.
But here's the thing, Miracle, he just hit level 18. He's got that 4th Meepo. Maybe he'll forget about it, make a mistake. OG could punish.
Maybe. Anna's taking his time on the bottom lane. Again, just removing himself from the picture. Just keep farming up bottom lane. The top 3 net worths, yeah, Meepo's up high, but because he's taking so much on the map, SK as well as Razor do drop down. So these type of kills, maybe they're possible. There's that little miracle Meepo that Seb's trying to kill off, but they can't do it. Tops is in trouble. He'll get popped down again.
And
oh boy, there's just too many miracles.
he's just gotten bored with playing Dota. After that 1v5 yesterday, he's trying to get another one of those solo rampages. Although his team they're getting involved.
Yeah, they should have killed No-Tel as well. Matombin slipped in behind the tier,
Look,
the tier 2 tower, and he found that. And maybe they can't move fast enough. Mind Control gets the Burrow Strike off. Kuro, yeah, he won't get that.
He wasn't going to die, but he canceled Epi. I've done that before.
I love how, like, we talk about how great the Ice Blast is. He's going for an Aghanim Scepter, and he's almost there, Kuro. Like, it's another 450 gold, and he's got it.
Yeah.
My God, this is just... This going from bad to worse to horrendous for OG.
How he has Ags and 400 gold. What's Kuroba do? Oh, he's 8, 2, and 11. Holy crap. All right.
Yeah, he got that triple kill underneath the Radiant Shrine on bottom.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, it's the Miracle Show for now. He'll have the Scotty complete in a moment. Still has that Aegis. Just trying to continue accelerating. You can see them start to choke out OG.
Oh, they're going again. The trap, Anti-Mage.
Yeah. Adios.
Can't counterspell that.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to. This is not on OG's play. This game is nearly impossible to win. Yeah. And Liquid, just for the first time, I've been reading a lot of flack Kuro's been getting for his drafting. But this one was very well set up. They had the opportunity to 10th pick. Whatever it was they felt gave them the best chance to win the game. And this Miracle Meepo definitely demonstrating.
He's coming up. Do they even try and get Miracle down? Remember, he's got the Eagles team model, so even if you burn through him once, you'll have to burn through him a second time. That Meepo is pretty low, but Mind Control, the Burrow Strike connects. It's the Sentry Ward's a little bit further down the hill. That's why they saw Seb. He'll get himself a 4-man stun, but he'll lose his life for it. Where is the rest of OG? Currently, Anna is still dead. Thompson will arrive, trying to plasma field back
careful,
Team
Thompson.
Liquid, but yeah, he's very close to the front lines. And watch the AA closely. Watch the Ice Blast. Mind Control jumps him. There it is. They just wait for Thompson to come forward. He'll waveform down again. The Ice Blast, it did connect, as well as the Spirit Vessel. They're just layering every kind of effect back against him, but that's why you've got shields.
And Miracle had to cycle, so he's coming back, but his Meepo still need to regen. He might just go in. Next Ice Blast you could wait for. You don't want to necessarily team fight just yet, but with Glyph down, it does feel like they can just secure this Rax.
And OG will let it go. Like, Anna's still farming up his Mana Star while this push is going on.
Hold up.
That's a good hit from Seb.
That's one death.
And maybe with the Meme Hammer, they can kill off Miracles. They will break through the Aegis, the Immortal. But can they go a second time? The rest of Liquid is still hanging around. They can slow Miracle down. They're attacking into the primary. And they don't want this. Or do they? No, they don't. Miracle will blink away.
Yep. Ana does have that Manta, however. The Manta means that he can actually dispel that initial root, and then when he gets the BKB, it'll at least be easier for him to play.
Seb's staying along with Miracle.
They want to try and deal with Liquid, but...
It's dangerous, to say the least.
Yeah.
Anna's got to be careful as well. He's so close to the rest of Team Liquid. He's blinking down to continue his farm, but he needs to get to the southern side of the map now.
And I once again, I go back to whenever you're playing a Meepo lineup, ideally you want a hero like Razor, a Matombin Razor, some just fat, annoying hero that buys tank items and like walks in to take some of the fire, and then 3 supports that have tons of kill potential. I think AA arguably the best with Meepo because so much of your damage is magical thanks to those poofs, and Kuro with that max Ice Vortex is providing 30% bonus damage every single time. Add that to the E-Blade, these poofs are doing near double damage.
It's actually kind of funny when you see the change up then from OG. Like, okay, we're going to try and focus on that magical damage. So you get a Veil of Discord in from Jirax. He's looking at an E-Blade as the next one. That's going to make it difficult just to keep hitting, at least.
OG have the right read on the game. Like, they understand what they need to do, which is to find some way to kill the Meepo, and AoE magic damage is the answer. It's just a question of mid.
The jump, the Burrow Strike. Morphling can't be saved. No-Tail did try. And now Team Liquid, how much do you get for this? The tier 2 town is still up on the side lane, so it's either you go for a GG push or you pull back out and just happy you killed the Morphling again.
Ana's got to be careful. He's got no BKB. Will dive down into the trees. Yeah, just TP out. That's the right move.
Yeah, force at least the move back from Liquid. Okay, yeah, Topson dies, but all for the greater glory of the anti-mage, right?
BKB on Matumba Man now, so even though his damage output's low, his job is just going to be to BKB, get a drain off on either the AM or one of these OG supports, and just place himself as a buffer between himself and the 3 Liquid killers and stunners.
I'm wondering how long until Liquid actually just get a gem so they can see Nick's assassin. Because Seb's just walking around quite freely at the moment. They have sentry wards planted in a lot of places, but you're seeing the dewarding also from Jirax.
And I like what Seb is doing here. He's setting up to cut the next wave, recognizing that 1, it's catapult spawn, and 2, they're really not going to be able to defend in the bottom area of the map. He's got to try and just cut, but he missed.
Timing's a little off. Stuns by Carapace, TP up. Miracle's going to arrive, and he gets the root. Seb trapped at the tree lines. The
power of the Meepo, that whole creep back wave shenanigans are not quite as effective when Miracle can both push bottom and cover the lane bottom. I'm surprised, and I will say, like, this, if Meepo isn't changed as we get closer to TI, like, this is a hero we will see teams, like, specialize in as we get closer, and I believe it'll be similar to what Huskar was at TI7. It's too powerful of a hero to just be this cheesed last pick. It's something we're going to see far more often. And as someone who has a lot of experience losing to Meepo, let me tell you, it's very easy to do right now.
And Miracles just seems to be everywhere. He's reading this map perfectly. He's like, okay, Seb's going to try and creep skip us. Everyone's been creep skipping this tournament already. And then he looks towards the top lane. Ana didn't even get the last hit in the tower. It was denied of the tier 2 tower. But he's doing the right thing. He's keeping that pressure up on top, at least forcing Liquid to look behind to see if they can go, see if they're forced into a trade-off. It also stops Liquid from ever getting mega creeps if they can't attack the tier 2 tower on top.
It's true, but the concern is, if you look at Meepo, Miracle's heading over to buy his 2nd E-Blade. There is so much damage on him and his clones right now that if they win a fight, like, they won't even need to go for racks. They'll be able to kill tier 4s and Throne in 20-30 seconds.
I still love how this is the most efficient way you can build up, is to actually just get a copy of the same item that shares the same cooldowns too. It's not like you're going to get 2 charges out of this.
And it's just the most stats. 40 agility, 10 strength, 10 int. It's the perfect item for Meepo. And the most gold per stat you can get. Bottom, tops in.
Yeah, here's your jump again. Hit by the Ice Blast. Nope, he waveforms out.
Yes,
this time
he got hit.
Oh, yeah, he still got hit, frostbitten. No-Tail's in deep, trying to keep his support alive, but that won't happen. The borrowed time, they now turn their attention, Team Liquid, over towards Seb, that Nyx assassin, trapping him up inside the net. Jirax just had to buy back, hitting everyone with a stroke. While up on the top lane, Ana is pushing into the tier 3 tower, but Liquid, they're happy to take this trade-off. Everyone's having to buy back from OG just to try and keep this bottom lane of Rax alive. Now, with the epicenter, mind control, a perfect double burrow strike through Seb, through No-Tail. This could be dead for such a long time, and Topson trapped up by Miracle. He had to waveform himself back behind his tier 4 towers, but now Animage involved in this fight, goes for the hit on the Kuro, the Ice Blast. It will be off target. The melee Rax is still falling down, and Seb's wondering, where is the opening? Topson rolling balls in, but he gets burrow strike. He's trapped, stunned up. Maybe he has enough life when he gets the 1 charges off, but it won't be enough. He can buy back into the game. And they will try and force this Liquid. But OG, how many buybacks he got left in the tank? 2.
Yeah, that was just a casual, what was that? Like, I'm pretty sure that was a 5 for 0. And it's funny, it's cute. I'm like, okay, Ana, you're gonna split push. Liquid just like, well, we're not leaving your base. You know, take that Rax even if you wanted, but here, maybe you get a kill on mind control?
Yeah, they got a kill on Seb. That's the better one. And then it's just all falling down. Ana is down. And this is when they get the follow-up kill into Jirax. This is GG. OG Norwood, Team Liquid.
Yeah.
Such a great draft. It's still, like, you got to give props to OG. They started this game off with an actual plan. They knew they were in